One. Testing. Testing. Can you turn up the volume a little bit? Okay, can you hear me? All right, so what is BWSI? Yeah, I don't know. All the previous classes, they were very energetic. So I think you have to do better. What is BWSI? All right. So today it's my great pleasure to introduce today's speaker. Thank you so much for making the time today. Chris Prather is Arthur D. Little Professor and Department Head of the Department of Chemical Engineering at MIT. I think you can actually read that. She received a SB degree from MIT in 1994 and PhD from University of California, Berkeley in 1999. Her research interests are centered on design and assembly of recombinant microorganisms for the production of small molecules with additional efforts in novel bioprocess design approaches. So we are really looking forward to your talk. Let's give her a warm welcome.
So good afternoon, everyone. I understand you guys are from all over the place. How many of you are from Massachusetts? Okay, so how many are not from Massachusetts? How many are not from the Eastern time zone? All right. How many are from the West Coast time zone, Pacific time zone? Okay. From lots of different places. So I'm going to take about a half an hour, and I may rush if I find myself running out of time because I tend to digress and get tickled by my own stories. But I'm going to give you a little bit of what my background is, both personally and how it led me to my current academic interests. How many of you are from Texas? I like that. Hi. Where in Texas? Houston. Everybody's okay with Beryl? A little bit of flooding. Where else not Houston? San Antonio. Where else not Houston or San Antonio? Dallas. Where else? Okay, yeah. So this is where I'm from in Texas, and nobody said it. Because nobody is from Longview, Texas, but me. So I grew up where this red dot is. I'm going to try to use this, my little pointer here, Longview, Texas. It looks like it might be close to Dallas, unless you know how big Texas actually is. So if we were looking at a map of Rhode Island or of Connecticut or even Massachusetts, you would look at those two places and say they're not that far apart. In fact, it's about 130 miles between Dallas and Longview, Texas. That's an area that's known as East Texas to people who grew up in Texas. Everybody else, East Texas is actually Houston, which is, yes, in the eastern part of Texas, but that is not East Texas. So there's your fun fact for the day. I always start with where I grew up because I like to give some context for that. I went to high school at my public high school, Longview High School. This was a Google Earth image taken, and I've blocked off what was there, but this is